Okay.
Closed IM nailing has revolutionized the treatment of diaphyseal fracture of femur and tibia. You can see there. Hence, surgeons have been trying to apply the same principles to humerus. But, however, there are anatomical and biomechanical differences in cases of humerus. Many surgeons do not consider non-pathological and closed fracture, diaphyseal fracture fit for IM nailing. They still consider DCP plating gold standard for diaphyseal fracture humerus.
Time is not going.
Material and method. A study was done in PMCH, our teaching hospital in Patna. Patient included 18 to 80 years. Follow-up was done for 5 years. Total number 78. Cases included closed fracture, open fracture, pathological fracture, non-union, bone grafting done in old fracture and in non-union. Jigs and implants, they are locally available jigs. We are not using foreign jigs, and these are the copy of second generation jigs. Nail, self-dynamized hole, then the 5-degree bend at the proximal end, 6.7 diameter, static locked hole in the lower part and upper part also. Titanium nails are better than the steel and LY. Review literature. Most acute humeral diaphyseal fracture can be treated adequately using non-operative method. With improved implant design and surgical technique, operative treatment of humeral diaphyseal fracture increasingly has become accepted. Indication for surgical treatments are open fracture, bilateral fracture, fracture with vascular injury, patient with multiple injury, segmental fracture, floating elbow, and neurological deficit. Although plate osteosynthesis can afford a rigid fixation and good functional recovery, but disadvantages are many. Wide surgical exposure, more operative time, and more bleeding. Locked intramedullary nail usually can be inserted using closed technique, avoiding extensive soft tissue dissection. Interlocking nail gives rotatory stability, decreases the need for post-operative bracing, and allow early mobilization of extremity. Diaphyseal fracture is very common and is about 3% of all the humeral fractures. Iatrogenic radial nerve palsy complication is failure of fixation, difficulty in osteoporotic bone fixation, infection. Closed fracture treatment is still debatable, and non-union in DCP is 2.8, hanging cast 2.7, X-fix 3.3, centromedullary fixation 6 point. You see that centromedullary is showing 6% of non-union in literature. It is only because the Enders, Russ nail, interlocking nails are also included in the same series. Most surgeons are using Russell Taylor nail, Seidel nails, AO nails. But we are using locally available effective nails. They are generally second generation nails, 6.7 diameter, 20 to 30 centimeters, self-dynamized proximal hole, 5 cm bend, 3.8 screw, anti-grade, and reamed with 7 mm reamer. We are reaming all the cases. Technique done in radiolucent table, patient in supine position. Affected shoulder should be elevated to 30 degree. A pad, cotton pad is provided at the elbow and shoulder. Image was used. Distal locking was done freehand. Elbow pouch used post-operatively and minimally invasive. Nail was kept about 1.5 centimeter above the olecranon process and 5 mm deep to the articular surface. Radiolucent table. Portal of entry is important. Reaming, we are reaming all the cases. These are the classification, AO classification that needs complication, intraoperative comminution, fracture, distraction, intra-arterogenic radial nerve palsy, impingement, locking bolt and nail due to the nail protrusion, shoulder stiffness, non-union, superficial wound infection. We applied American shoulder elbow score. We got union in 98% of cases. Few cases needed cancellous bone grafting. Developed nerve, radial nerve. In our cases, 5 cases developed during the operation this iatrogenic radial nerve palsy. Comminution occurred in 14 cases in our cases, distraction in 3 cases, and shoulder impingement in 12 cases. If done in selected cases with common complication in mind, we will have good results, very good results. It will score over the DCP. Non-union is more in centromedullary fixation only due to the Rush nails and K nails included in literature. Interlocking nailing taken alone has better results than DCP. We have got 2% of non-union. Clinical cases, all types of this fracture. This is done close interlocking nailing and united. Then transverse fractures, close interlocking united. This you see the comminution. It is closed. And we did the close interlocking nailing, the comminutor fractures lying away from this and still united. You see that this is not a good fixation. It should not be a small. The nail should not be a small. You see that the very good fixation by DCP and still it failed. And it was revised with the, this interlocking nail. These are the cases. So these are the cases. Okay, thank you.